Batch by token budget, not a fixed row count. Fixed count batches waste requests when document sizes vary wildly. This guide is for engineers backfilling embeddings for search or retrieval. Here's the hard limit that shapes everything. Azure OpenAI caps each embedding input at 8,191 tokens. A single request accepts up to 2048 inputs. Pack those two limits well and throughput climbs. Pack them badly and you burn quota and money. We cover 3 decisions. First, the batch API versus the real-time endpoint. Second, how token budget batching actually packs requests. Third, making the job resumable without duplicate work. That third one bites teams hardest. A crashed backfill that re-embeds everything doubles your bill. Stay to the end for the checkpoint pattern. Start with the biggest lever. Which endpoint? The batch API runs async with a 24-hour completion window. It costs 50% less and uses separate quota. The real-time embeddings endpoint returns instantly but shares your live tokens per minute. For a one-time backfill of millions of rows, choose batch. For incremental top-ups under a few thousand, real-time wins. Pick by urgency and volume, not habit. Here's the packing loop. Count tokens with tick token before sending anything. Add documents to a batch until the next one breaks budget. Keep each batch under both limits, 2048 inputs and your token cap. When either limit is hit, flush the batch and start fresh. This keeps every request near full without ever overshooting. Wire the job to survive restarts. Read source rows from Cosmos DB or blob storage. Send packed batches to Azure OpenAI embeddings. Write the returned vectors straight into Azure AI Search. Track progress in a durable store, never in process memory. If the worker dies, the state outlives it. Now the gotcha. Firing every batch concurrently trips the tokens per minute limit instantly. Azure returns 429 responses with a retry after header. Respect that header with exponential backoff. Don't guess. Cap concurrency with a semaphore size to your quota. A steady 4 to 8 parallel requests usually beats an uncontrolled flood. Make every batch idempotent so retries are safe. Key each embedding by source ID and a content hash. Before sending, skip rows whose hash already has a vector. Persist the last processed offset after each batch commits. On crash, resume from that offset cleanly. You never pay to embed the same text twice. Recap the framework. Choose batch for bulk loads, real-time for trickles. Pack by token budget, respecting 8191 and 2048. Throttle with backoff and a concurrency cap. Checkpoint by content hash for safe resumes. Prices and limits shift often, so confirm the current Azure docs. Subscribe if this saved you a painful rerun. If this helped, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.